Hello students, welcome back to the another session of social studies. Today we are on lesson number 7, equatorial climate. In the previous chapter we have learned about the climate zones. Which are the climate zones? We had frigid zone, we had temperate zone, and also we had torrid zone. Now, in the equatorial region, in the equator, we have seen the torrid zone, and this zone, where in this zone, whichever countries are following in this zone, they have a very hot and humid climate throughout the year. Why? Because the sun rays are directly hitting up in these regions. Now, there is a warm-up session. On the world map, identify at least 4 countries through which the equator passes. What is common among all these countries? So you have to take a world map and identify which are the countries which falls on the equator, and you have to find out the common thing in these countries. Now in this chapter we are going to learn about equatorial climate, then we are going to learn about flora, fauna and people living in the equatorial region. Equatorial regions are found on both sides of the equator. It falls in the torrid zone, heat zone of the earth and experience hot and wet climate. This is because the region gets direct sun rays throughout the year. Now climate. What is climate? Climate is a long-term period in the atmosphere which prevails in areas like in countries, and it changes from season to season. The equatorial region has an extreme climate. It is a home to both the world's densest rainforests like the Amazon forest. So the Amazon forest lies in the equator, and the weather is extreme, means it is very hot, and it covers a very large area of forest. The equatorial region is characterized by convectional rainfall. Now what is convectional rainfall? It means there is a process of evaporation, condensation, precipitation. When the sun heats up the land, it causes evaporations, and this evaporation changes into water vapor, and this water vapor changes into rainfall, and this process is known as the water cycle. So in this equatorial region we can also see the conventional rainfall, process of rainfall. Conventional rainfall are very heavy and frequent and are confined to a small area. It is often accompanied by thunderstorms and mainly occurs at around 4 o'clock in the evening. This type of rainfall is heavy because the rate of evaporation and condensation in the equatorial belt is higher than that in the other region. In the equatorial regions, average temperature is 30 degrees throughout the year. It records a small diurnal range of temperature. This region experiences equal length of day and night. It is because there is hardly any seasonal variation. Now activity. This picture shows the image of Amazon rainforest. Find out the countries it covers. So this is a picture of Amazon rainforest. Now you have to find out which are the countries which comes under this, which covers the Amazon rainforest. Next we have distribution. Equatorial region spreads across almost all the continents. It includes the Caribbean islands in North America and Brazil, Colombia and Ecuador in South America. It also includes Liberia, Uganda, Kenya, Republic of the Congo, and the Democratic Republic of Congo in Africa. In Asia, it spreads over Malaysia, Maldives, Indonesia, and Philippines. In India, it covers the peninsular region and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So these are the distributions of the equatorial region. Next comes the flora. Now what is flora? Flora means the plants kingdom. Equatorial forest comprises dense rain forest. These are evergreen forests which are marked by luxuriant growth of trees. The trees are so dense that very little sunlight reaches the ground. They are known as rainforests because they thrive on heavy rainfall. Equatorial forests have a 4-tier layer of vegetation. The forest floor or the ground usually has decomposed leaves and fruits. So this is the forest floor and it has the decomposition of fruits and plants. The layer above it is known as the understory. So the layer above the forest floor is known as the understory. It comprises small trees, shrubs, creepers and vines. Small trees, shrubs, vines and creepers. Above this layer is an umbrella-like layer called canopy. So above the understory, the next layer is known as the canopy. It consists of tall trees. The tallest tree is from the topmost layer known as the emergent layer. So the topmost layer is known as the emergent layer. This layer receives a lot of sunlight and rain. The forest appears evergreen because different types of trees shed their leaves in different seasons. Ebony, mahogany and rosewood are some of the tree species found in this forest. Next we have fauna. Fauna means the animal kingdom. Equatorial forests have an exotic wildlife. Now what is exotic? It means foreign. The Amazon rainforest is the storehouse of the world's most amazing animal species like anaconda, glass frog, golden lion, tamarin, Amazon river dolphin and iguana. The Congo Basin and forests of Southeast Asia are known for primate. Now what is primate? It means member of the most developed and intelligent group of mammals, including humans, monkeys and apes. Species like gorilla, chimpanzee and orangutan. Many species of monkeys like the howler monkey, squirrel monkey and baboons also inhabited these jungles. Birds like toucans, macaws, hummingbirds and parakeets reside in this type of vegetation. So these are the animals and birds which are found on this forest, on the equatorial region. People. Equatorial forests are very thick and remain largely inaccessible. They are mainly inhabited by natives or tribals. They include natives of the Amazon basin, pygmies of the Congo basin, Jarawas of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Seamangs of Malaysia, Kubus of Sumatra, and Dayaks of Borneo. So these are the tribal people which are settled in this equatorial region in the forest area. Many of these tribes lead a nomadic life. Nomadic life means they move from place to place. They live mainly by hunting. They also practices subsistence farming and shifting cultivation. In subsistence farming, farmers cultivate just about enough to sustain themselves and their families. In shifting cultivation, farmers burn and clear a patch of forest land. They cultivate the soil till it loses its fertility. Then they shift to another area and continue the same practice. These groups also carry out livestock rearing and fishing to supplement their diet. Rivers draining this forest offer inland navigation and fishing opportunities. Minerals like natural gas and petroleum are mined in the Amazon forest. Copper and precious stones are mined in the Congo basin. So, what are the things we find in the how the people live in this forest? They do farming and they also do shifting cultivation. Then they also do fishing, and also they have minerals like natural gas and petroleum. Then copper and some precious stones are found in the Congo basin. So whatever stones we see in the market, it is actually they are actually found in the Congo basin. Next, filling the blanks. The difference between the temperatures of day and night is known as diurnal range of temperature. Equatorial forests have a four-tier vegetation. Pygmies live in the equatorial forest of the Congo basin. Tribals inhabiting the rainforest live a nomadic life. Choose the correct answer. Equatorial region falls in the dash zone of the earth. Torrid, temperate, frigid, polar. Torrid. The equatorial region is characterized by dash rainfall. Orographic, convectional, monsoon, retreating. Answer is convectional. Equatorial region comprise dense dash. Rainforest, prairies, grassland, agriculture. Rainforest. The forest canopy consists of dash. Shrubs, forest floor, undergrowth, tall trees. It comprises of tall trees. Next, mark T for true sentences and F for false sentences. The torrid zone has an extreme climate. True. Equatorial forests have a low two-tier layer of vegetation. False. Equatorial forests are densely populated. False. Ebony, mahogany and rosewood are some tree species found in the rainforest. True. Tribes in the equatorial region practice commercial farming. False. So this was it. I hope so you understood. Next time we'll meet with the next lesson. Till then, take care and thank you.